a direct online starter. Now, the control line diagram is drawn this way. They first select a switch, which is referred to as the control breaker. Now, the next step is to select the auxiliary contact of the overload relay, which is obtained as this. That's terminal 9596. You put it here. Then the next is to select the normally open contact for the overload, which we are going to use later as the trip. Then you will select the push button switch for the start, for the stop and start as well. After the overload, you have the stop push button, then the start push button follows. Then you go to the auxiliary contact to select the normally open contact, which is going to be connected in parallel with the start push button. The next step is to select the contactor coil, which is obtained from this place. Once you click, you get to the first one, you put the contactor, then you right click. Then the next step is to get the signal, the indicating lamp here, which is going to be connected in parallel with this, and this one in series with the normally open contact. Now, for the power side, these are the facility, these are the equipment that we are going to use for the control. Then you select the motor, that's the power side, which you put here. The next is to select the overload relay, which is here. You bring it here. You get the contactor, you get the switch. This is a contactor, which you are going to put here. Then we need the MCB, which is the automatic switch here. You bring it here. Then we need the line, which is this. You put a line here. Sorry. Line here. Then you have neutral. You select neutral, which you put here. Then you get the three-phase line, which you put for the power side. Then it is time for us to connect now. You have a pattern there. We need it, which you are going to put here. Then the next step is to connect the electrical accessories. Here, you join this to this, join this to this, join this to this to this, then this to this. Sorry. This is supposed to be connected in parallel to the start push button. The function of this one is referred to as a holding or retaining contact. This to be connected in parallel, which is serving as an indicator lamp. Sorry. Here, is the connection of the neutral. This to this to this to this. Of course, this is a junction. You can put that one there to indicate that it's connected. Then here to this place, while this terminal 97, you take it to this. We are done with this connection. Then here for the power side, you join the line to this, join this to this to this. That's red, yellow, blue. This to this to this, this to this. You are now connecting the contactor to overload. Then the overload to the motor terminals. Then the arting. While using this software, you have to be very careful. You can see this is F, this is F, you have to differentiate. So what you do to differentiate, you double click on this and label it as, instead of F, you label it as CB, control breaker. Then the next thing, you double click on this one. Instead of F, you label it as O/L, overload. This is the normally closed contact of the overload, while this is normally open contact of the overload. So you label this two as O, the same thing as OL. Press OK. Now here, you label it as stop. Here as start. No, it cannot contain. I expect that is that way. Now that is that for that. Then coming to this side, you label this one as MCB, not F. MCB. Then here, so that it will tally with the same thing here, you put it as KM, not K, not KM. You have option. Either you leave this one as KM and change this one to KM as well. You press OK. Then this is tagged as overload. It will be labeled as O/L, so that it will tally with the what you use as the for the auxiliary contact. Now it's time for us to simulate. You press this, press the relay, you press the push button, the contactor has energized. You can see that. Now, from here, you press this. You can see the motor is working in a clockwise direction. Now, let us show, if you want to change the direction of three-phase electric motor, all you need to do is to interchange two of the phases. Let us demonstrate that here. We delete this, delete that is the between the yellow phase and the blue phase. I will take this to this and this to this. And let us see whether the motor will run in anti-clockwise direction, opposite to the former direction. You click on this, and then we on the breaker, and it's running in anti-clockwise direction. That is the end of the demonstration. Thank you for watching. Expect my next when next the next I will demonstrate is the star delta starter, because there are two types of starters often used in industries. This one is just one of them, which is a direct online starter. The major difference between this and that of star delta is that for the direct online starter, you utilize just one contactor, while that of star delta starter, you utilize a timer and three contactors. The three contactors, which for my next lecture, I will describe the function of the three contactors. Thank you for watching.